Hey guys, what's up? Dingocrikey here with another figure review. This time we're going to be looking at Transformers Combiner Wars Groove. This figure was originally released in March of 2016, though it was available to most online retailers during June of 2016. It was not released in any of the Transformers Combiner Wars official waves and could be purchased for the price of $24.99 on most online retailer sites. So let's start by first moving this accessory to the side and bringing the figure in for a closer look. So there you can see Groove from the front, the side, there he is from the back, the other side, the top, and there's the bottom. As far as colors on this guy go, his main color is pretty much white. We do have a good amount of black spread throughout. He has this lighter silver color up here on the front, and then another silver, though it's a bit of a darker one back here, more light silver in the body there. You can see there's a little bit of unmetallic or non-metallic gold paint there. We have some very light red, translucent red up here, translucent blue on the front, and then on the back we also have some plain red paint on the taillights. As far as details go, you can see we have an Autobot symbol up here on the front, the glass of the motorcycle. You can also see we obviously have police written on the back of both sides of the motorcycle. As mentioned, the taillights are painted, and also the headlights are colored, and we also have this whole front light section, which is detailed in a really cool way. As you can see, there's some details beneath, and they kind of have this clear plastic on top. You can see the interior of the motorcycle, the front here is kind of detailed. We sort of have a seat here. You can also see they added a little kickstand here. Not only they have it, but it's actually more detailed than most Transformers kickstands. You can see the wheels up here are painted separately from the tires, and then the spokes are colored white. In regards to feel, this guy feels very durable and really compact in this mode, almost more like a car. He does have some things such as the arms, which can be a little bit looser down here, but really everything stays in place really well. Now it does give him a more thick look than you might be used to with most motorcycle Transformers. Really the only adjustable thing on this guy's alternate mode is the front wheel, but even that can only go side to side so far unless you're to pull up the piece. Can turn it all of the way around. As far as additional features and or accessories, he obviously has the kickstand feature as mentioned, and as you can see here, it does work pretty good. I have had problems with it. It's really like a hit or miss thing. He also has a really nice roll feature. Obviously, being a motorcycle, you have to hold him, can't just slide him along. And as far as accessories go, we have the hand-foot connector piece, which we'll be looking at more in the limb transformations. And I do believe this is the same exact piece as Alpha Bravo had, but I'll kind of give you guys a look at it anyways, except this piece right here is white. These parts here are removable, and they can become blasters, as we'll see in robot mode. And usually I leave the accessories off during the reviews, but I felt like it was pretty necessary to complete the look of the motorcycle, and I do believe they're intended to be pegged on. And if you're curious, basically what you do is take that peg there, see that hole, and you just push it into place, and it holds really well. Then you can just adjust it however you want. Here we have Groove compared to two other Transformers Combiner Wars figures, Deluxe Class Streetwise and Deluxe Class Rook. And here's a size comparison with some other random Transformers motorcycle figures. From left to right, we have Revenge of the Fallen RC, Animated Prow, and Cybertron Lugnut. So let's get into his first transformation, and we're going to start by just, as always, removing the accessories. Next thing you want to do is grip the figure at the back here, pop up the top part of the back of the motorcycle. Then you're going to want to grab these pieces here and flip out the bottom as well, and just extend it like that. Next you want to straighten these knees out. Now we can close the legs again. And next, what I find best is to get your fingernail in here, and we're going to separate these motorcycle wheels, to push them to the side like so. And now it's easier to grip both of the legs. You want to pull them apart just like that. Now, rotate the waist 360. And next what you want to do his work on the arms. First, peg them there. And, oh yeah, flip down the kickstand as well. Now we want to shift the arms downward, like so, and rotate them just above the elbows. Last thing we're going to do is work with this piece back here. Just rotate that piece and bring it downwards. There we have Deluxe Class Groove in his robot mode. And let's bring him in for a closer look. Give you guys a quick body scroll here. Can get a good look at his face. There he is from the front, the side, the back, the other side, the bottom, and the top. As far as colors go, we have many of the same colors. Obviously, his dominant color still appears to be white. We still have a lot of black, especially on the legs. We have this light silver paint on the arms as well, this non-metallic gold paint. Then in the face, we have a sort of American cheese yellow. As far as details go, I don't feel as though there are as many significant ones to point out in this mode. He does have that Autobot symbol pasted there. We can also see in the arms he has some pretty cool molding with the pipes there. In the hand, you can see there is no fill between the end fingertips and the rest of the hand, which personally I prefer. Other than those though, not a whole lot to go over for Groove. As far as the articulation on this guy goes, we'll bring him in for a closer look. The legs are on a ball joint at the upper leg, so you have a whole lot of motion up there. They also have a swivel right here, which goes all the way around. And then at the knee, he can make about a 90-degree angle backwards, and they can move forward just a little bit. We have rotation at the waist. As with a lot of Combiner Wars figures, I personally feel it looks kind of awkward. It was more done so for the transformation, in my opinion. As far as the upper arms, can go all of the way around, can go out as they're on a ball joint, above the elbow, have a 360 motion, and then at the elbow they can bend 90 degree. As far as the head goes, it is on a ball joint, so we get the full range of motion there all the way around, but because of the ball joint being closed at the back, he can't really look up and down with that much motion. As far as any kibble or bad bits, the main things that I could think of, some people might not like the way the front of the motorcycle here just hangs back, and then his legs do have a little bit more kibble and a bulk on them, mainly due to these wheels than most Combiner Wars figures have. Other than that, though, he's pretty standard for a Combiner Wars figure. Now, I will say, and this could just be my copy of the figure, all of the arm joints and the head joint are really tight. But in the legs, we do have a little bit of looseness. As you've seen earlier, he does have the tendency to just fall down at the knees there. Now, as far as additional features and or accessories, it doesn't really have any additional features in this mode, but we do, of course, have the accessories. For one, we have the hand-foot piece. And what you can do here is just flip the thumb piece back like so, take this peg here, and as you can do with the other Combiner Wars figures, you can have him use it as a blaster. But as I've mentioned in my other reviews, I really don't like the way this looks in robot mode. That's kind of a preference thing. Fortunately, he does come with 2 additional blasters. As you can see here, give you guys a good look at all of the details there. There's the other side, and what you can do here is just take those clear pegs, push them into his hands, and you'll get a nice clicking sound. He holds them really, really nicely. And I'll give you guys a look at just how he looks with the blasters. Pretty cool in my opinion. Here we have Groove compared with some other motorcycle transformers. From left to right, we have Revenge of the Fallen, Deluxe Class RC, Animated Deluxe Class Prow, and Cybertron Scout Class Lugnut. And here we have him compared to Classics Voyager Class Optimus Prime, Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Rook, and Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Streetwise. So let's finish up this review by showing his transformation into his limb modes. First thing you're going to want to do is always remove the accessories. And now what you want to do first is just push his legs together, and you want to grip them good, make sure they're properly aligned, and once you have them in place, you do have to push pretty hard to get them together, but there you go. Just want to make sure everything else is... Next, we want to rotate above the elbows. Right there. and bring the arms downward. Next, we want to work with the upper body. Turn the head all the way around. Pull out this piece for right now. Then get the connector piece out. And you can bring that piece back upward like so. So next, we want to push his elbows back, bend them at a 90-degree angle. And also do the same with the waist. Bend it that way. Now we can look at the hand-foot piece. What we want to do here is push the thumb out. Get your finger in there. Flip the fingers out and bring this thumb piece downward and take that little peg there, connect it to the hole at the bottom, and there we have groove in arm mode. Now we want to get him into leg mode, which can actually be a little bit trickier. First thing you want to do is flip these wheels out, and we're going to have to get these two connected properly, and this is where it can be a little bit difficult. So you have those in place, and I find the best way to do this is see these kind of protrusions. They're on both sides. You want to make sure they're sort of opposite of each other, and just do that the best you can. And once you think you've got it, you want to just push the legs together like so, and it worked out really well this time, though I have had some problems with that in the past. Kind of basically do the reverse of what we did getting them into robot mode, and we want to make sure they're properly situated, rotate them there, and make sure everything is as locked into place and closed as you can get it. Next, you want to shift the arms downward, just like we did for the arm mode. And see those little holes there? Just push them into those pegs. Once again, we want to bring out this motorcycle piece, rotate this entire connector piece around, then close it back up. And now we want to take this piece and convert it into a foot by just bringing it up there, closing the fingers, and taking this peg, push it into the hole, and there we have Groove in his leg mode. And as unfortunately I don't own Hotspot or many of the other Protectobots, I'm just going to bring Superion in here and demonstrate the connection feature. Pretty simple. As same thing as the other ones. You just take the connector piece, kind of slide it into place, and just make sure that little orange piece there goes over top of it. So sorry it's not Defensor, but I figured I'd give you guys a look at how he looks in leg mode anyways, and turn him to the side here just to see how far that motorcycle piece sticks out, since I imagine that would bother some people. So final thoughts, as for my personal opinions, this is probably one of my favorite figures in the Combiner Wars line, and I was looking forward to this guy for a very long time, and I can say I was not disappointed. Objectively, there's nothing too spectacular I could think about, maybe some of the metallic paint. His transformation is a little bit more complex. He's obviously a motorcycle, which is different, but as far as the general transformation, the overall look, he kind of follows the typical Combiner Wars formula. But with that said, I really like his individual features. Like I said, his design's similar, but personally I really like his individual features. The paint on the arms along with the detailing is really nice. I really like the use of gold and white and black as his main colors. It's a different color scheme than we normally see, and I think it looks cool. I even like the way the translucent blue meshes in the vehicle mode. Whole color scheme looks great. Really like his blasters. But some people may disagree with me. I think the motorcycle mode's great too. Is it one of the best motorcycle modes we've had? No. With the more simplistic formula of Combiner Wars figures, you're not going to really get that with a motorcycle. But I think they did the best they could. The accessories do a nice job at covering up any flaws. And for what he has some really nice detailing on his motorcycle. And if you're into the G1 look, I mean, it does kind of have that brickish look, so maybe you'll appreciate that. Now, as far as recommendations, if you're one of those people who never liked the looks of this guy, well, because he's an oversized motorcycle, I totally don't get your line of thinking. I don't know why you're collecting Transformers if you're really concerned about size accuracy, but I wouldn't recommend this guy, especially considering most places are selling him for $24 as opposed to the typical $16 or $18. So he's going to be overpriced, and then you're going to get the shipping costs too. If you didn't like the looks of him, don't pick him up. If you liked the looks of this figure, though, I don't see why you'd be disappointed, and I think he's worth a little bit of extra money, kind of a treat at the end of the Combiner Wars line. If you want to complete the Generation 1 team, this guy is an essential to have. He's a little bit more expensive, but I think if you want to have that original team, he's definitely necessary. Fills that role really well, and if you're just a collector who likes to collect miscellaneous Transformers figures and particular characters, take note of the fact that this is, I think, one of the few Groove figures we've actually gotten in recent years. Definitely one of the few that really tries to have a resemblance or homage his Generation 1 counterpart closely. Anyways, I'm going to wrap things up here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys found this review informative. You can, of course, share your thoughts on this figure in the comment section below, along with through this video's poll. You can, of course, stay tuned for more figure reviews and check out my channel for not only Combiner Wars figure reviews, but also reviews of various Transformers figures from many of the different lines. You can also keep up with the channel for more regular Transformers news and commentary. Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon.